Hey, Austin, you got in here real fast tonight. What's up? Ooh. Happy almost the end of the week on a really cold and snowy week. Luckily, not as bad as some places around here, but it is chilly. And yeah, I'm doing pretty well. This is my one free night. I got pretty busy this week. So Tuesday I did an enemizer seed that got posted up by a different streamer, and tonight I am doing my weekly open seed, and we're gonna see how this one goes. Last week I came in a solid second place, which is my best finish so far. It was a really good time. The seed moved a lot faster than I thought it was, and it worked out pretty well. So we'll see how tonight's goes. I haven't looked to see. Um, uh, One second. There we go. Nice. You're doing really great. 40K trophies compared to my 0, because I don't have a PlayStation, and that's totally okay. Uh, all right. Nice. That's a pretty good number. Yeah, I never really focused as much on accomplishments. I know that's a big thing for you, and it's pretty neat that you're gathering all of those. All right, let's get this thing moving, and let's see how much fun we have tonight. Hopefully, it'll be great if I get another fast seed and we get into that 130 range again. Because we've had a few of those, and it's been pretty fun when that happens. But yeah, if it gets a little trolly, I'm still doing pretty well. So, all right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, and let's hit it. We're gonna remember to start at the sanctuary today. Immediately a small key. Amazing. Alright, let's check our map info early and not forget to do that. Alright, so green pendant at Desert, red crystal at Hera, and a regular crystal at Eastern. Plague Tale? Cool. Yeah, it's amazing. Just there's so much stuff in the library that I just don't know because I don't have it, so I don't pay attention. I mean, there's a ton of stuff that's in like the Switch library that I don't touch either because even though I primarily game on the Switch and PC, whoops, I don't pay attention to the Switch library that much either sometimes. Like big titles and then a handful of indies that I get, so first one was good. That's cool. Alright, that's a nice luxury item to start with. Not a huge help, but at least not initially. Okay, just a heart. Hoping for some bombs that would save me some time. And we are not going to get lucky with that. But let's at least check Uncle, then we'll go back to the house and take the southern path to the village. I've been liking this routing. I think it's been helpful for me since I've been doing it. Hey, look at the bombs. That's good. That's why it still pays off to go to Uncle here and there. Don't need the magic, so we'll skip that. And we'll probably still check to see if we get one. or 2 from the 50/50 down here. Ooh, the double. Alright. Walking in here with 5 feels pretty good. Not gonna lie. It's, and there was pretty low effort 5. Let's see if we have to do race game. Nah. Do we need early boots? No. Though $300 is nothing to sniff at. We probably aren't getting that. Unless boots appear in the village, and then it might be worthwhile to grab it for Zora money, but that probably isn't happening. What's this vanilla bottle? Hey. Welcome. Hopefully you'll be feeling a little bit better as the night goes, Swanky. Yeah, did you download it? Because it's the release candidate, right? So the rest of us will get it probably next week. I've been paying a little attention to some of the things. I have to look at it again because I forget exactly what some of the new features are. I think they have the that new one for like if you actually I remember, is it if you lose it? I don't remember anymore. I have to check it out. I'll probably watch something next week when the actual version comes out for everybody else. Oh, single arrow game. Thank you. That's so helpful. Alright, a heart container is okay. Yeah. Another bottle? What's... Okay. Alright. We got a flute. That's kind of nice to see early. We'll activate that immediately. Get out of the way. Having trouble dodging shrubs and fences. Alright. We still have the new blinds hut, but now we can route some stuff in a little bit quicker with this flute, which is kind of nice. It'll also probably get me to check Agina's cave quicker. Fire rod. A sword. I always like the early S word. Ooh. Okay. It's nice to know we don't have to chase that forever. Alright, let's go peek at the woods. Man, there's so much stuff I'm tempted to do now because I can get places quickly with that flute. Stop running into things. Thanks, game. Alright, what do we got here? What the hell? I'll take it. Free shield. I want to poke my head in. Lumberjack. Get out of my face, you jerk. I think we'll kind of go with density. I'm probably going to go to desert right after this. We'll check what's on the ledge, Agina, and work our way through the southern checks. Just a heart container. That makes me happy. Alright. What do we got? Bombs, which I actually wish I got. Because I only have 2 left. Of course it's nothing. Have I found, like, 2 single rupees in the 5 already? Like, that's pretty bad. Awful chucks. Oh, are you actually going a little bit further through Shining Pearl? Let's see, since that's the 3rd damn bottle. Yeah, I should probably do a little bit more in Brilliant Diamond, huh? I still have to figure out how to do that one gym. It annoyed me. Out of my way. Alright, I really am gonna hope for some bombs in here, I guess. Come on. Can we stop being dumb? Oh my god. That's really bad. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, I mean, it's just... I don't remember exactly what was going on. It's that one where you have to, like, do some kind of, like, rhythm-based performance or something like that. And I did a couple of them, and whatever I have to do to progress, I apparently did not do. That's really stupid. Alright, we're gonna fire rod this thing. I'm done with this room already. I'm not messing with these things. There. No. Oh my god. For goodness sake. Alright. I'm like desperate. Give me the heart. Don't be crap. Wow. And I still don't have a bomb. Okay. Alright, let's switch up what we were doing. Let's rescue the old man. Infinite wealth. Okay. Alright, so the only thing we could do up here is get the item inside Spec Rock. So hopefully it's decent. If not, I might just go into escape. Why are all the garbage items showing up? Okay, you know what? I kind of want the bombs. This is really stupid, but I'm going to take them, and then I could just save and quit to get out of here quicker. Because then what I could do is I could do the ice cave and then escape and just knock out most of these checks. Okay. 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 We don't have enough money to do Zora, and Zora's not in logic right now anyway, because we don't even have a glove. So I'm really not motivated to check any of that stuff. I'm thinking the escape play is probably a good idea. We got a key in the sanctuary. So technically, I think we're logically able to get to the back. So I do need to think about that, but I'm going to do the front first. Ugh. Okay. So the other things I could do after this, we could definitely do the dip in the Eastern Palace. And we should have a bomb left to do the Sage's Closet as well. If I had a bug catching that, I would get that. Okay. A shark boss at Hawaii? Is it a Sharknado? Stay away. Okay. Great. And we're purposely... Hold on. I don't have a fairy, do I? I don't think I do. Okay, good. What was the name of the game again? Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Okay. That was the full title. Alright. Alright, we're gonna do this just to make this room a little bit more... Oh, that helps. Okay. There we go. Where is the door? Right there. Okay. Perfect. Ooh. Okay. This is actually really good because I could just use this right now. This actually gets us to Hera, but I'm doubting whether or not that's totally in logic, but we can do that in a minute. Let's check the Sage's Closet and dip into Eastern first. This might not be the right play, but I'm starting to doubt whether or not, because I don't think there's a torch in the two rooms that have the water in them after Dark Cross, which means I don't think those are technically in logic without the lamp. So I'm thinking I would have had to find the lamp or a glove in order to put the mirror and the Master Sword in logic. But I might be wrong. I guess we'll double check here. Alright, we know Desert's the green, so I'm not talking to him. Quake. Oh. Well. That's interesting. I think we gotta go back up the mountain then. I'm gonna wait on Eastern. Because if we find a bow, I can just clear it. But now I can do Paradox because of the hammer. And I could do Hera real quick. I think this is the right call. Well, for now. And we can get the Dark World dungeon map too. What am I doing? Come on. Don't walk through the rock. Alright. So, Pod, Thieves Town, and Mire are the key things. Everything else is a regular crystal. Alright. Anything good? Well, a big key. Alright, that's the first item. If we're lucky, we get the second item quick and we could just get this dungeon over with really fast. That ain't it. That ain't it. Man, how depressing will it be if the small key gets dropped by Moldworm? Come on, jerk. I missed. There we go. Oh, nice. Alright, basement is locked. Works for me. Alright, so now we're going to go check out this side of the mountain because we have lots of item checks over here. I'm going to sneak a peek at what's on the floating island here. The flippers, those are required, so we're going to need Dark World access at some point to get those. Ugh, get off me. Okay. Oh my god, I'm taking every possible hit. It's so bad. Alright. Alright, there is a glove. That's really good news. We have Dark World access at this point. I'm feeling pretty incentivized to make my way over to Skull Woods at some point, because it's beatable. Come on. Okay. I'm really not happy with my lack of combat. It's kind of pretty bad. Mushroom. All 4 freaking bottles. What is this game? Shovel? What a horrible friggin' hype cave. Are you kidding? Do all the fetch quests. Well, I guess we do these really quick, because I can... And Zora's in Logic now, too. Man, I have a lot of garbage I could really do right now. This is all probably bad. Told you it was. Alright. I don't want to buy potions yet because... Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a save and quit. We're going to flute down. If we don't get anything good from the flipper checks, we could save scum it and keep our money. If we do get anything good, though, we'll have to deal with the loss. Alright. Alright, so that's good. We don't need that. Alright, we'll take a peek at the island and then head over to the waterfall. Okay, also garbage. Like I clipped the corner of it. I kind of like the blue mail. So now I just gotta hope that we get something good off Zora, because I kind of want to save the money. I mean, we'll get more money, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. Okay, just a heart container there. Oh, great. Alright. We gotta go the long way. Luckily, we're at least in the shallow water, so we didn't soft lock here. We know where the blue mail is. I'm gonna save the money. I should have just warped or went to the house. I'm gonna check Hype Cave. Because Paradox is crap. Maybe Hype Cave's got something good, and then I want to work my way up to Skullwoods. That's a solid 1 out of 10. Yikes. Alright. I think what we're going to do is we're going to work our way to Stumpy, K45, Dude Dig Game. And then we can get into the Village of Outcasts, so... Be nice if I got something decent here. Like I said, I'm gonna head to Skullwoods and, well, Village of Outcasts, Skullwoods play. Yeah, alright. Because I could clear out Skullwoods because we got an early Fire Rod, so that's probably where the seed wants me to kind of head towards. Let's see, we already did Sick Kid. And actually, we'll probably just go right into Skullwoods because how the warp works makes the most sense. Alright, let's do the back, and then we could do the front later if we don't get both items. I'm not screwing with those guys. We have half magic, we can burn it. Literally. Okay. Hey, look at that. A free refill. See, it was all meant to be. Okay. Okay. I want the key. Woo! That got close. Key map, big key. We have no items out of here yet, so they're all in the front. Okay. They all, but there's only 3 of them, but still. No, 2 of them. 2 or 3? Shit. It's right on here. 2. Man. Like, I know this, but let me screw it up anyway. Alright. Yeah. Jerk. Alright, there's item 1. 300 bucks is fine. Awesome. Alright, now we can do Eastern. We'll check a couple other little things here, and then we'll probably head in that direction, because we might as well knock out the clearable crystal dungeon. But we're going to peek at this, which is another 300, which we will not be getting. Thank you. You know, you could stop running into shit. That'd be pretty cool. This is probably stupid. I have to go through the maze because I don't have mitts or boots. But we're going to check this other item location here. And then we can go back and look at Village of Outcasts after we do Eastern. Sure, why not? So, we're going to avoid doing the double dip, which is good, but I'm wondering if there's something in here that we could have gotten early. I'm kind of wondering if the lamp's in here. Just because of where that glove was. So let's find out. Okay, Can of Burna, that opens up Spike Cave for me. I guess that's another logical place to look for something. It also makes Thieves Town a total cinch, which now I'm wondering if there's something there too. Guess we'll know eventually. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can do this room correctly. Not quite. Close. I don't think I was far enough to the left, maybe. Okay, that's 2 items already. You gonna be a God Eastern for me? Because I'd be okay with that. Holy shit, it is. Okay, so no lamp, but we did get Burna. Okay. And the more important part is this is a crystal, so at least we're going to get this taken care of. And so now we're going to have to start dipping. We have other places to check, but we're probably going to end up having a dependent dungeons because we're at a point where it's like we don't have a crystal dungeon that we can enter because everything we need requires mitts in some way, shape, or form. Mitts are blocking the flippers, and then Ice Palace and Turtle Rock are the other two. So, the density play is probably going to Village of Outcasts and doing the 3 checks there and just doing Thieves Town. And then after that, it would be Pod. But we have no way of getting into our green pendant yet. That's desert. And we're blocked out of... Actually, no, we're blocked out of all 4 crystal dungeons that are remaining require mitts, either to get in the dungeon or to get access with the... So the flippers are blocked by mitts, yeah. Alright, yeah, so we really need the mitts. That's what needs to come up next. So they honestly could be in any of these places, which is really frustrating. So we're going to check all these dumb locations and then probably be wrong. But we just don't know. So maybe we get right immediately. It's possible. They could be right here in chess game. They certainly were not, but they could have been. We will go check. We'll open this real quick. Okay. Well, I think we leave. So the next thing we need is... Well, let's just do Bomball Hut real quick. The next big thing we need is Hookshot, but I want to go up Dark Death Mountain. We can get the flippers, and we can also... we also need Samaria. That's a big one. Okay. But we're going to grab our flippers, I think. And, well, is that the right play? I guess we just do it. As annoying as it is. Because I could check Super Bunny, but I can't do anything in Hookshot Cave right now. But we know the flippers are there. And it technically opens up Ice Palace. Even though I'd rather have Samaria before I go in there. I can also at least get the pendant or the medallion information for both Turtle Rock and Mire, because we could visit the Mire area. We could technically go into desert if we are so inclined. Why do I have the hammer selected? It's just like, it really feels like, what's the right move here? Am I making the right play? Maybe. I kind of did go into Village of Outcasts instead of Pod. Pod still could have Samaria or something in it, though. Okay. And then the other thing is, if this is Quake, we could just open it. Can't do anything in it, but we can open it. And it is not. It is Bamos. Okay, good to know. So my other thing that I'm probably going to do is... While I'm up here... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Right move again. I still think I'm going to check... I have everything I need to check Spike Cave. I can't do anything here, unfortunately. Okay. We could just go in the portal over here and do this. Okay. Alright, I want to go to the mire area because getting the information to know whether or not I'm in any type of go mode here is pretty good. And then, I guess we have to attempt Ice Palace, but I'm probably going to potion up a little bit before I do. And I could get that blue mail if I'm so inclined, which I might be. Okay, this is Quake. So I can't enter unless I find the boots or the hookshot here. Alright, let's check checkerboard. Okay. Spent all the money. Alright, let's grab this blue mail. And then we'll go into ice. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we're going to set up for Icebreaker here, but we're going to hit the switch. I always hit the switch in this room here because it makes it easier to drop down to the boss, at least with the way I do things. So it makes sense to do this, come back here, and then we could do the Icebreaker. Okay. Okay. I thought that was too much. Come on. Yes. Good. Alright, that's item 1. There's only 3 in here. Okay. That was a really good magic refill. That's item 2. Alright, let's wait. Okay. We don't have the hook shot, so we have the bomb down. Otherwise, we're gonna have trouble getting to this chest. And that's item 3 anyway, so that was the right call. And next stop is Cold Stare. Okay. Come on. Cool. Not bad for a Master Sword kill. The half magic helps a tremendous amount. Alright, well, we're right back where we kind of... We're kind of stuck because we still need boots or hookshot to progress. So, I think from where I am, it makes the most sense to attempt pod. Because I could just go there from here pretty quickly. And then, if pod doesn't have anything, we could check Pyramid Catfish and work our way to doing Thieves Town. We could also go into Desert. We could also be looking at something really troll, like a Ped Seed, because the 3 pendant dungeons are beatable at this point, and that's, well, alright. They're beatable. Pod's still out of logic without the lamp, wherever the hell that is. It's slightly out of logic. So I might not be motivated to go to Helma unless the lamp's in here. We're hoping it doesn't come down to that anyway. I want to get a progression item and leave. So, boots or hookshot would let me, well, hook shot will let me do swamp and mire. That would be ideal. Boots would at least let me get into mire. And I could technically do, well, no, we need bombos to get into Turtle Rock, so that is a whole nother issue. But if I can get bombos, I could do a little bit in Turtle Rock. I could actually do a lot in Turtle Rock. We just don't have Ice Rod right now. So, man, there's way too many options. Once again, these seeds. Troll. Alright, let's find out if we get a small key here. We do. So we're going to go ahead and just check all the BS. As expected. Got a little too ambitious there. Okay. So that friggin' puts patent logic. So happy. So does that mean that going all the way to back of escape was in logic, or where was the other glove? Because I don't think I could have gotten to Dark World without it. Yeah, I guess that might be the case. Okay. Well, let's see if one of these other things is in here. Okay. Alright, Dark Maze is loaded. Might be loaded with garbage, but it is loaded. I've seen both map and compass, right? Alright, so there's 2 items left here. Wow. Well, we're here. I guess we finish it off just in case this ends up being a ped seed. And there is 1 item on the boss anyway. Screw you. And we might as well just do it because we still can't really clear. I mean, I could go into swamp, and it could be right in swamp, which would be really shitty. But you know, we're looking for more than one thing. And the let's go into swamp without the hook shot move always just feels bad. No one wants to do that. So, hook shot, Vamos, Ice Rod for go. Not bad. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's check the other two overworld locations on this side, and then we're going to head over and do thieves. Because that's a quick 4 items. Man, just having boots would be kind of nice. Kind of hoping there's nothing on Pyramid, because I could have checked that a long time ago, and I just didn't. Both of these checks I could have checked a while ago. Alright. Be nothing, be nothing, be nothing. Okay, it is. Alright, let's check catfish, and then we're gonna get out of this area. Sure, I'll grab that. Okay. So we could do Thieves Town into Smith Chain, and then either we do Desert to finish all the pendants, or we check the first part of Swamp and hope that Hookless Swamp has Hookshot or something in it. But I'm hoping that we just find it in Thieves and just move on. Alright, that's item 1. Asshole's hiding back there. Alright, 2 of the 4. Alright. Bottom of the floor, because again, we might as well just prepare ourselves to kill blind. It'll be a quick fight with what I got. Sure. Hey, that's required. Great, I could do everything in TR and hope that Ice Rod's there. Oh, God. Alright. I guess that's a play I can make. It'll look great if Ice Rod is available in TR. If it's not, it's going to be really shitty. That's 2 of the 3 pendant dungeons so far that have had an important item inside of it. As expected. And we got 1 more item to go somewhere in this dungeon. And we're almost done with it. And there it is. So, blind's going to be a quick kill. We're just going to do it because, God forbid, there really is something on PED. We could just get it and be done with it. But we're probably going to take the risk on Turtle Rock next. I mean, if your goal is to focus on crystal dungeons, that would be the right thing to do. It might be wrong, but it's still the right thing to do. Okay. I hope I'm not going to regret not just doing Smith Chain while I'm here. Because, I mean, that could be the right answer. Maybe I should just do it. It's quick enough because of flute. We've already done all the other intermittent checks down here. So, once I grab the purple chest, I could just flute it right to 7, and then I can go up the mountain to TR. Because if Ice Rod is here, this will be the real big play then. Oh my god. Holy shit. Thank God I came back here. Swear to God, better lucky sometimes than anything else. So now, either the boots or hookshot could very easily be inside of Turtle Rock. Hookshot puts us in pure go mode. The boots help, because at least it gets us in a mire, but it doesn't solve the swamp issue. I can't believe it was in Hammerpie Cave. Holy shit, that was lucky. Alright, back up the mountain again. Alright, we'll just do this to reset because of the stupid dead rock. What I'm hoping then is, honestly, the biggest thing I would want to find besides getting hookshot, I really would want to see a sword upgrade just to make Trinex a little bit easier. I mean, half magic, hammer, Trinex isn't bad. But I could dream. Stay out of my way. I said stay out of my way. Holy... Dead rock? God, they're the most annoying thing in the world. Okay. Alright, so we're going to be clearing this out because we are looking for at least... Well, I asked for it. Alright, we are still looking for at least a boots or, better yet, hookshot. Both is fine. I'm gonna hope for boots before hookshot if I'm gonna find both in here, just because if I find hookshot, that's like proverbial go mode as long as we don't get screwed by GT Torch. And I'm not gonna want to be checking anything else at that point. Okay. Oh, I already have a full magic? That's alright. Okay. Anyone else thinking that we're going to see hookshot and laser bridge? Because that's my guess now. Run away. You jerk. Okay. Red meringue. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. Sounds it if you're still doing work. That fuck. There it is. No, dude, you're fine. That puts me in proverbial go mode minus GT torch possible troll. Why am I going the wrong way? I hate this room right now. I don't know why every now and then I just don't go the right direction. Yeah, I still have to go and clear out mire and swamp. But I can go mode them, essentially, as long as... I mean, I'm going to, and then we're just going to pray that boots aren't required. And maybe I'll just get him on the way anyway. Yeah, that would be good. It's been a seed. Like, it has been bad. I've made some really good choices. Like, alright, we're just gonna clear this out and see. Oh, look at that. We don't need this anymore. It's so great. So the fun part with this seed is Pod had lamp. You get fire rod early. My first glove was actually in the back of escape, and I had to do it with fire rod strats, which I'm not even sure if it's 100% logical, but I think by come on, by what I'm deducting right now, it had to be. Oh my god, just okay. And then well, I was wondering about the rooms with the water in it in the back, because I had to go all the way back. I know Dark Cross is in Logic. I just couldn't remember if the whole thing is or not. And then Bamos, to get into Turtle Rock, was in the top of Pendant Thieves in the attic. And the thing that makes that interesting is that I still didn't have the ice rod at that point. So I'm like, well, I can go up and do everything in Thieves and hope, or in Turtle Rock, and hope the ice rod's there. And then I opted to stay in the Village of Outcasts and check Smith Chain and Hammerpeg. And Hammerpegs had ice rod. So I got really lucky by sticking around. There are no torches in the swamp rooms that I can remember. In the water rooms and escape, I don't think there's torches. That's why I was thinking, like, I think that's I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. But whatever, I did it and here I am. So it's just whatever. Alright. We'll knock out Meyer first, I guess. Doesn't really matter. I didn't even open it before. Oof. Well, yeah, I mean, staying ahead for you is a whole nother matter since you've been, like, weather-related tragedies this week. Just not being able to get a lot done. You're doing work. Swanky's not feeling good today at all, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that's a lot for you guys. I mean, you'll be shut down tomorrow for sure if that happens. I mean, it's funny because, like, we just have been not getting as much of anything here. And, like, everyone is getting slammed, of course, to the west, and we're just not getting anything. Yeah. I haven't heard any updates today, but I've been seeing pictures of, like, my brother and his wife, their, like, yard, and my nephew eating snow, which was adorable. Yeah. Cute as hell. Alright. Do we do fireside or do we just say screw it and try to skip it? I think we just do it and say whatever. If I don't do it, it'll be there. I mean, the guarantee, I think, is if we get a key... So if we get a small key in this chest above here, I think then we know the big key has to be below. But let's find out. Okay, that was an item. It could still be here. I think because we got... Do we get 2 keys? No, we only got 1 key in the front, right? I don't know. Whatever. You know, that's honestly probably the safest bet because all I know is that one little tidbit of logic for the room above the tile room. If that's a small key, then it's guaranteed the big key's behind cutscene. Or at least, if it's not a guarantee, it's like high probability because of the key logic. I think it's a guarantee, though. At least that's what I've heard. And then, in this case, it's like, whatever, just do it. It won't be here, I'll be mad about it, but it doesn't matter, because if it was here, then I'll just be mad that I didn't do it right away. So just get it over with. Come on. Alright, well, we don't have to worry about it. We're in full go mode now. Yep. And you know what? It's a good thing, because if I would have gone the other way and gotten the big key, I would have totally skipped the boots. Alright, so it's got to be next to the big chest. That's all that's left. Last location, the big key, but honestly, that's okay. We have 2 keys. We're going to just do it this way. Get out of here, fireball. Alright. I should have grabbed that magic and saved myself from doing this. But oh well, here we are. All right. Let's go to Swamp. Go mode Swamp, and we're back up the mountain again. Well, and I gone up there a couple times. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, I had gone up a couple times too, just because of crap. Like, so I went up early because I got the mirror from the back of Escape as well, and so I ended up going back up to do Hera, and I got the hammer from Saha from the closet, and when I went up, so I was able to go and do Paradox and stuff, and then when I got up there, Floating Island had my flippers. And so I'm like, well, great. So once I was able to get the flippers, I had to go right back up there because that let me get into Ice Palace sooner, and I was hoping that I was able to do this, and I could have dipped in here early, but I'm glad I didn't because I was worried that the hook shot could have been in the front or something. So I that was my second time up on Death Mountain, and then oh my god, get the key, you dumbass. And then the third time was to go up and do TR, which you had to do, and now the fourth time will be going up to do GT. So it was, yeah, that's how it works. No, there wasn't a rod gamble. But you know, and there very well could have been no progression up there because the other things that I still had, like I could have gone into desert and I had not done that yet, or the front of swamp, and it was possible that desert could have had something, or the scary part, if desert's beatable, which I have no idea because I never set foot in it, it could have been boots locked at the time. But if desert was beatable, that would have opened up green pennant, and it would have opened up ped. So I was actually on the edge of like, well, let me just. I went into pod. I found the lamp early. I finished the dungeon, but it really didn't have anything else that was good. Like Dark Maze and Big Chest were all red rupees. It was pretty shit. But it was like, you're there, you might as well beat the boss. Okay, I didn't think I had that right. That should be correct. Yep, I saved it. Yeah, so I finished the dungeon on the off chance of, well, if I do have the new ped, I don't want to come back here. And Helma did have an item on him, but I think he just dropped 3 bombs, so it wasn't anything important. But when you're still item hunting, you know he has one, and all 3 pendant dungeons are clearable. It's kind of like, ugh. Gross. Glad we don't have to deal with that BS. Alright, well, we'll get into GT at a decent time, considering that I was still looking for a few items for a while. I will tell you, though, at this point, now that I found the boots and where they are, I'm rooting for a big key on the torch. Or silvers on the torch. Something that makes it worthwhile that I found those boots, because not everyone might. By the way, I definitely finished in second place last week. Only one person was able to just eke out my time by a couple minutes or something like that. So I feel amazing about that. So. And so I'm still thinking that this, like I said, I had a couple good calls that paid off, and I don't feel like, even though I finished 2 pendant dungeons, I still found 2 required items doing it, so I don't feel like I wasted a lot of time. I feel like those were things I had to do at some point anyway. Yeah, I root for 5% when I have the boots. Yeah, thank you. There's a difference, jerk. I have the item. Yeah, I'm okay if it shows up there this time. It's funny. Just a heart container. I could have probably picked that up, to be honest. If I have to come back through here, I might. Okay. Oh, never mind. Alright. Well, the only thing I don't have is silvers. We'll deal. By the way, this seed, I felt like it was important to gamble on some stuff early, like doing Skull Woods as quickly as possible. Mainly because it did give me early Fire Rod, but okay, really. The chest in Link's house was half magic. So I was like, I wonder what it wants me to do early for this seed. Like, it kind of was like, yeah, just do all the things and it's fine. Another reason why I was like, I'm going to sequence break with the Fire Rod, not wait and sequence break escape. Because I had plenty of magic to do it. Not that I need much to do that anymore, but it was kind of like pointing you in that direction. Oh, I'm full. That's annoying. Like, give me the drops when I don't have a lot of magic. Not now. Ah. This piece of crap. There we go. Another one. You're funny, game. That was a dodge. That was not. Get me out. Nice. Ah, come on. Alright. We have plenty of magic, so we're probably just gonna... Cool. I also got all 4 bottles fairly early, and before I went into Ice Palace with my fighter sword and such, I filled my bottles, so I'm like rocking way too many blue potions. Ah. The limit is 4. At a time. Alright, for the lulls, we're gonna find out if we get silvers up here, because that would be pretty hot. It probably won't happen, and that's fine. Yes, I know what you mean. Nothing like dashing into the bomb, genius. Okay. Alright, let's just do this. Well, and to be fair, when we played, we also did stupid settings sometimes, which, you know, were fun. I mean, I guess it depends on how you interpret fun, but I thought it was fun. To be fair, when I do some of these other wacky seeds, at least I have some experience with it, so I'm not completely lost. Holy shit, validation! Oh, well, everyone will get that. Maybe. Oh, skipping validation chest would hurt so bad. No, I know you had fun. Just, there were definitely some seeds that were frustrating. I understand that. We did not play with the easiest settings. And you were a good sport about it, even when there were some tough ones. Yeah, it was a bad setup. What the hell, man? Alright, we got one there. I'll take a double there. Cool. Alright, I gotta just be careful because I'm only going down with 5 hearts. So, want to not take too many hits here. Alright. I forgot. I don't know why I had Butter Sword for a second. That was pretty stupid. Let's not take a chance here. Okay. I counted to 6 and stopped like I was done with the cycle in phase 1 there. That was really dumb. And then I'm like, wait a minute. No, you need 12. But I made up for it by getting the spins on phase 2. Of course he's down there. Yep, I have him. Get effed. Okay. We're not getting there in time. You gotta be kidding me! I swiped at him, and because I was still holding down to back up from him, he got me and it pushed me into the hole. That's aggravating. Alright. Do it again. That was wonky. That was very wonky. Like, it's definitely my fault for holding the direction, but I thought that I was going to hit him before the torch ran out, and I clearly did not, and so that sucked. Well, at least I'll count better this time. Of course, he's not giving me the same position. He's not out of 2 yet. Now he is. I got destroyed by bats right there. I got destroyed by bats. I'm fine. I don't know if that's enough. It was. Okay. I don't actually know how many spins I have to hit him with. If I get him with spins in that phase. I think it's just 4. And I got him with like 3 and... Well, like, they were getting him for double, right? So I got him, I guess, 6, 7 times. So I just don't even know how much damage they're worth. Okay, this is gonna go way the hell better. Yeah, okay. Wow. Alright, well, a little rough there at the end. In-game time might be at least sub 150, probably with that difference, I'm gonna say. That's unfortunate, though, because I lost a couple minutes to just some of the Ganon bullshit, but that's fine. And there we go. So, just under 151 real time. We'll see how other people finish with the seed. I'm thinking, yeah, sub 2 pendant dungeons and you know, a few other bullshit locations. We'll take a look and see if what the times are for some of the other finishers so far, and just kind of get a ballpark of where other people are kind of fitting in. So let's see. Naturally, one of the top ones got it in 130, so fine. I'm not always going to be able to compete with that one. Another one got it in 145, 152, so I should be sub that one. 143, 203, 216, 141. So it looks like I'm a little bit more mid on this one, which is fine. What the fuck did the 130 do? I think it just... Okay. Yeah. Just talking about Thieves Town Attic and doing that early. But again, I think there's just more to it than that, because you got to get lucky. You got to get lucky to make sure you did... Yeah, they just right ordered stuff. I mean, if you don't get that ice rod right away, because like by the time I got the mitts, I'm trying to remember what I did. I don't remember if mitts were in C-shaped or if I got something else in C-shaped that made me go somewhere else. It might have been there. That might have been where I got the mitts. I don't remember. I kind of forgot at this point. But overall, it's still... Yeah, see, some people blindfolded Ped. Yeah, but the person who blindfolded Ped's got a better time than me. So, whatever. They were able to do things a little bit quicker. I like the ones that are like, oh, I played terribly on it, 143. That's just so funny. Like, relative to maybe their times and stuff like that, but whatever. Yeah, yeah, at 143. I'm like, dude, whatever. Yeah, and then a lot of people talking about climbing the mountain multiple times, which is exactly what, you know, it's fine. Yeah, so this probably could have been a little bit better if I would have done a couple things in the right order. But like I said, a few trolley locations. Um, I'm just grateful. I really thought after I got Bamos out of Thieves Town that I would go directly up to Turtle Rock and just hope that Ice Rod was on the way. And then and you didn't see this, so I mirrored after Thieves Town, fluted, opted to go back to the village and go in the portal, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna do the Smith chain first, then I'll flute up. Holy shit, am I glad I made that decision, because I got the ice rod out of hammer peg, and I would not have done that otherwise, and I would have just wasted a lot more time, and this could have been easily over 2 hours if I would have done that. So, because then I could have made more wrong decisions before going back to hammer peg. So in reality, with some of the things that I did, and then the poor Ganon play right there. Oh, seriously, yeah, that's that's a who is this? Oh, it's Barb. Nice, Barb Kratos. I don't think I've seen that one before. That's fantastic. It's fantastic. Well, all right, not bad. Not bad. I wanted to get this out of the way tonight. I think I could feel pretty good about just getting it done with. So I'll end up putting my times in a second. I think like I said, I'm thinking sub 150, maybe in-game time would be where it's at, because usually it's at least a minute coming off that time. So we'll let it play out, and we'll get that info. But thank you for joining me tonight, guys. I appreciate the support here. But I am going to get myself going so I can do a couple things before I turn in for the night. So, have a good one. I'll see you, and I'm sure we'll be chatting soon. Bye.